Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon Ash and Shadows, episode 15. So far, I'm almost in control of all the sectors that I need, save for Chongjin. So I still have some work to do here. In the meanwhile, however, we need to take a look at Naval Sector Oscar. Because Naval Sector Oscar is seeing the Red Banner Marine Regiment. Now, if I don't want these infantry units to actually land, I'm going to have to take out the units that are currently on the water. And that is a Stiragushchi, 4 Nanushkas, and 4 Munas. The units that I have to do that with are Hayabusas, Veers, Coastal Cutters, and 2 LCUs. Now, these ships can fire at a range of 8.9 kilometers, and the Nanushka at 7.8. My ships fire back at 12, so I massively outrange them. And I just need to get these guys out of the way. The problem, they're in a bit of a tough spot. For me and for them. Because I can go around here or there and try to catch them. But it's going to be a little inconvenient because all of that range is just going to waste. So we'll just have to make do. Get the Veers in anyway and hope that I don't get jumped. I could, however, try to get the Veers from here to there. And then see if I can get a couple of missile targets on here. As for capture zones, I do need this one, because this is my reinforcement route. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it all in one big blob. All the coastal cutters next, and then all the Veers. Alright. Order of battle. This is where we're going. Coastal cutters behind them. Veers behind that. I thought I forgot to deploy a recon unit, but I don't have any. Oh, you're in range, huh? He constantly tries to line up a target and then cancels it because he loses line of sight on that specific target. Fear, can you... You can engage. Alright, this is going to be over very quick. He's already taken a big hit. And the Veers are only going to make it worse. And that's the last command unit. Goodbye. Okay, so that was a battle that lasted about a minute. And without a command unit, the whole group has been destroyed. So no Marines for Red 4. Good. Now... I am, on the one hand, tempted to launch a counterattack into Thachon. On the other hand, I'm very cautious because they still have a lot of armor. And there's a better than average chance that it's going to be hitting this sector next. So if I want to engage here, Thachon that is, I'm going to have to do it with air assets and ground assets. Because those are the only ones that cannot be adequately countered by what they have. The AA that they have is the FN6. 4 in here, 4 in there, and 4 in there. And that is all. Even this group, well yeah, it carries some Igla N, but that's about it. So, let's get in. Let's get in. What do I have that can go in? That I won't be missing over here. I think the Helos. These. The Comanche is tempting because it's such a good reconnaissance unit. So I'm going to keep that one here. So what do I have here now in Thachon? I have Tenchon and Alpha. I have no cohesion. I only have one command unit. Ooh. I need a ground unit. But then against a ground unit, all those Concours and Hongjian and BMP-3s and everything else that they have are going to be too useful. Cancel that. Alright. Can you get warthogs? Eventually, but I don't have them yet. But yeah, you can get warthogs. Now, these guys I refit on the previous turn, so let's R&R them now. The Ramas can make their way here. 40th Commando. What else can we hit? Security Regiment and a Tank Regiment. Sorry, Tank Battalion. It's more expensive stuff. No thanks. I'll just hold. I'll refit where needed. R&R where not needed. Oh, I did need to refit those. And just make sure that these guys are ready for another fight. Which is coming. You can bet your ass that these guys are going to try that again. Oh no. 4 Buratinos, 12 Smirches, 10 Melkas, and 4 Iskanders. Guys, the support deck has arrived. Oh no. We need to defeat those early. Do these guys have any AA with them? Unguided Shilkas. 2 Ponge. Those are tram intruders. Prowlers. End. Okay, so what's your play? Because you saw what happened previous when these guys sent in tanks, and they're doing it again. They're just gonna try it again. Also, there's another attack in Pyongyang. Okay. Must be the group that's coming out of Thachon. Damn! 114 infantry units. All of which is in ZBL 08s. Those guys are quite dangerous against my infantry. Those autocannons, good range, good rate of fire, good damage too. Not very nice. 20, no, make that 32 tanks. Still AA, still the PGZ-95s. And still a whole bunch of aircraft. How many commands? 10. Oh, that's going to be hard to kill. I already have my aircraft in here, so I don't need to shuffle those around. How about Tenchon? Tenchon is a big mistake. A really big mistake. This is the AI just trying to send in what they can. And what they can send in is unarmed or undefended tanks. Not unarmed, but undefended. These things cannot defend themselves against cluster bombs. Or things along the likes of the F-35 Dingo. No, not the Dingo. The Strike Eagle with the cluster bombs. Also, Super Hornets and F-35As. This is just target practice for them. Why are you going to Jonchon? Weird. Okay, let's do Tenchon first. Finally, Helo can be used. Yes and no. I can use the Helos, and I'll just shoot all my ATGMs into the Arena APS. Same goes for the Armata, same goes for the T90AM. So, as much as I would like to use ATGMs against these Helos, I can't. It won't be useful. I'll just bomb them. Kill them from above. In order to do that, we're going to have to find them first, so that's going to be the Comanche's job. Time to get... Look at that. Elite STRB-90Hs. I'll also send a reconnaissance unit from over here, up that hill, and into that sector. Let's get the CVs arranged. One there, one here. Yeah, I could take in one here. They're never going to make it out of this valley. Something about as I walk through the Valley of Death. There. I know. I didn't deploy any defense for my CVs. I'm probably going to take shit for that. But I have a lot of air power. And I'll have my STRB-90Hs just sitting here in a sort of welcome cordon. So that should be enough. Yeah, the tanks still have machine guns. But Wargame only allows to show you 3 units per card. And the problem is that there are frequently more. Or 3 weapons per unit card. Come on, Comanche. You're supposed to be good at spotting. Okay, that was 2 bombs away. I think they're tracking the target too. Good damage, not a kill. Try it again. Whoa. Fall back a bit. You can fire Hellfires all you like, but it's not going to work. That's the end of their command vehicle, or at least one of them. Updated target. Oh, this is going to be painful. These are very good tanks. And that's what happens to them. Like I said, they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to hide. They have no defense. This is just being sent in to be butchered. Can I please zoom in on the Comanche? Yeah, sure. This is the Comanche. It's not the unit model of the Comanche, but it's closest. It uses the unit model of a ninja. Something was taking damage there for a sec. But no. You only have 5 charges of your APS. And now you're on. Now your APS is out. And now you're just as mortal as the rest of them. I still have this Strike Eagle here. Let's go for an educated guess and say that that's where their CV is. Because the AI really likes to stick to standard deployment patterns. Bombs away. Here. Oh wow, 120 points, but not the end of the game. So I'm thinking that there might just be more. Those are commas, those are logistics. More commas. That's a command APC, BMP1K. Now, I'd really like to try and not get killed by this thing and instead capture all the supplies, but I think that's not going to be working. So let's just snipe it with a sniper rifle. Holy! He just took out half the unit. And that's what the 50 cal will do. 3 rounds. Damn. Nice work. Okay. 2,300 points in kills, no losses. I don't even need to pay too close attention to that. What is this? And why do you think this is acceptable? I just, unfortunately, cannot stop those helos. I don't really know where they're going. I usually don't let them live this long. Now, on to Pyongyang. 22 AP. Yeah, no wonder my armor was getting killed all the time. Do we even have anything that has more than 22? Yeah, 24 and 23 on the XLR. And they have some planes, but mostly not that damaging to my tanks. So I can just set up a welcome wagon and whiskey. Yeah, let's try that. A laser dazzler. Sorry, I haven't explained that one yet. A laser dazzler is a weapon that gets fired at a helo in this mod. And if you fire at a helo, the helo panics. Doesn't take any damage, but it really starts to get worried. It's like you're blinding the helo. Or at least that's my understanding of it. Alright. Time for change up in strategy. Instead of going with a bunch of infantry units, I'm going to go with a couple of tanks. As long as I stay at maximum range, I will be able to outspot them. I also have all my own air power, but seeing what happened to my air power last time, I'm a little concerned. Because they went through the air power with those AA guns as if the air power wasn't even there. Now, once again, I'm going to be sending in the Kutai. Just because they're so good. I'm going to send them into these buildings and hold those. I'm not sure if there's any AA or any Chinese helos, but I don't think so. I think it's just ground forces. Can you guys confirm that for me? Is it just ground forces? Because if there is helos, I will need to deploy AA. I really don't want to. Call this cluster bomb and saturate the A defenses. Yeah, I could. That's another play. I just need to have a spotter here. And I can call in, I think, 2 of my birds. Where are they? I cannot call in the 3rd one. If I lose the 3rd, I lose the group. So that's not going to happen. There is Shilka, yeah. But I mean, is there enemy airplane or enemy helos? Well, we'll find out. We shall find out. Oh yeah. The AA is definitely present. 64. Small diameter bombs, get out of your vehicles! Because the enemy is here. And the enemy is pissed off. I'm losing a lot of units. Get the K2s together and move. HQ-61 really has to go. Time for a less subtle approach. F-111G. Survived that. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Here come the first tanks. Hongjain are problematic. There's also a lot of these. Now for the next F-111 strike. Because they're wiping out my infantry at a disturbing rate. There's the AA. That wiped out a lot of them. Oh, they're leading with their command infantry again. This time around the tanks are just killing everything. Oh, that's the last CV? Yeah, that's the last CV. Kills 2600. Already? Whoa, look at the amount of kills that the F-111's got. My K2 Pips did a couple of single targets. But these guys did the bunch of it. Nice. Losses. 1, 2, 3 aircraft, 4 aircraft even. These guys sure know how to set up a no-fly zone. Alright, and they're leaving again. What do they have left? Again with the infantry. 274 points. Oh, the Germans are here. Panzer Regiment, number 64. Oh, this is gonna be good. Leopard 2A5s. These are super heavies in Wargame Red Dragon Vanilla. In Wargame Red Dragon Ashen Shadows, they are somewhat more powerful and cheaper. They're 127. M1 or Leo 1A5, Leo 2A6. This thing does 22 AP, this thing does 23. 23 frontal armor, 23 frontal armor. Rate of fire is the same. Then comes the Leopard 2-130. I think that this thing has the highest damaging gun in the game at 27 AP. Rate of fire is slightly less at 9 versus 8 on the 130. But these things are dramatic in effectiveness against tanks. And the Leopard 2A7. 24 frontal armor, 24 AP, and 10 rounds a minute rate of fire. Comes with an APS. So do most of them, with the exception of the 1A5. Panzer Grenadier Heavy in the Puma. Puma is an APC with a lot of frontal armor. Damn, 10 frontal armor? Some APCs in this game seem to forget that they're actual APCs. There's 159 units in this battle group, by the way. Because they also... Hold on. Have the NPZK 130. What the? You guys remember the Martyr VTS from back in the day? Meet its renovated brother. With 14 frontal armor, 9 side, and a 27 AP gun. Which is the L51 smoothbore, the same one that you find on the Leopard 2 130. These are really deadly tank destroyers. Really, really deadly, guys. Then we have the Puma C FSV. Again. Damn. This is a fire support vehicle. This is not even an IFV anymore. This thing has 18 frontal armor. That's more armor than most tanks have in standard wargame. PAH Tiger 2. With the Pars LR. Nice, you got an upgrade. Leopard Recon. These things did not get an upgrade. And the Luchs A1. You guys are definitely getting called in. Unfortunately, it's going to take them a while to get to the front line. Next, the Air Defense Company. Flak Panzer Gepard A2, FRP Roland, 6 Patriots, and something called the Meads, which fires a Patriot Pack 3 missile and an Iris SL. I think you can compare these somewhat to the NASAMs. You're getting called in. And we have an artillery company with more Panzer Grenadiers and 4 Mars. You're coming in as well. Alright, let's get the Panzer regiments over. Did I get all the Germans in? No, there. And the French are here. Rafale C, Mirage 2000-5 Mark II. That's a very upgraded version of the Mirage. And the Rafale Scalp with the glide bomb. Yeah, we'll throw those onto Pyongyang as well. The problem is I'm not actually getting any closer to my objective in Chongjin. So I need to find a way to get there. And most of the time I'm being bogged down in Tenchon by these constant single attacks. I'm also getting bogged down in Pyongyang. Because they keep attacking my forces, which is preventing me from actually going out and attacking them. So for the moment, I cannot do much except wait. Which is not something I do best, to be fair. watch. Yeah, there we go again. Pyongyang. Commonwealth Paratrooper Brigade is operational in Fukuoka. Tell me. Oh, boys. Here come the Thunderbolts. The A-10 Thunderbolt Lasty. With the Avenger and 6 Mavericks. And the Thunderbolt 2, which for some reason also has air-to-air weaponry. AIM-9Ms. Oh. What do we have in Pyongyang? I'm really getting excited seeing these things even operational. 12,000 value of forces. 104 infantry. We're going to have to bomb the shit out of these things again. Again with the AA. Still 28 tanks. And still quite a few aircraft. I'm going to need quite a decisive victory on this. I want all of these battle groups destroyed. Which means I'm going to have to scare off their CV and bring in my own. Which is going to be a command tank. Provided I have one. Yeah, the Leopard 2. I'm going to capture all the other sectors. Push in. Bomb the early sector here. Move in with the tanks. Kill out with anything or whatever I can find. And then push in my CV. Battle plan. That's going to require quite a few command vehicles. And again, I'm not getting caught very much worried down here. I'll give you a B-Ho just to be sure. I've toyed around with these battle groups for long enough now. It's time to get serious. I still need a CV here. Then I need some infantry. Who are we going to sacrifice today? I can I can sacrifice the Germans today. Oh, that's terrible. Still, Pumas are far more survivable units than the alternative, which is the Humvees. So yeah, it's going to be Pumas. Like it or not. And it's going to be air power. But a reconnaissance unit first. A ninja. This is like a kid in a candy store. The amount of super heavies I have and the type of damage that they can inflict. This is ridiculous. I got the K2. The Leclerc XLR. Leo 2A5, 2A6, 2-130, 2A7. I barely know what to bring. There's so much that I can pick. I'll go with 3 2A7s. And then 2 F111Gs. That should allow me to quickly get rid of quite a few of them. I cannot send in the F-35B. If I lose this plane, I might lose the whole air group. I can send in another F-111C with slightly smaller caliber guns or bombs. Oh, and one thing I don't have is a command tank. Shit. Well, we're gonna have to make do. Because I just need to get there quick. All the CVs, unload, unload, unload. Gee, you think 37 points per second is enough? Would that keep me going for a bit? I've got that command tank now. Ah. There you go. Thank you, F-111. It came at grave cost to the F-111. AKA, it died. But it's time for me to start pushing back. Oh, there's the CV. Don't kill the CV. I know that's a weird instruction, but don't kill it. The problem is it's right next to them. There you go. Getting in my command vehicle there is going to be a little difficult if I'm trying to do it this close to them. They're leaving. They're jumping building. Ceasefire. That's your target. Kill. Ceasefire. This is so weird. Having to manually wait for a target to pop up. Kill the PGZ. Crap. They're now bringing in a ton of armor. Give me an Emercon. And a couple of F-35s. Oh, there's another CV. Shit. So much for the AP, for the Pumas. Fuck it, if you have a mobile CV, I can kill this one. Oh. Maybe not. Oh. That was not part of the plan. I know I'm bitching about a total victory, but I want these things gone. Not to be constantly harassing me. And that's what they're doing. They're just constantly harassing my forces. Again, another 2,500 points in kills. You'd think that they'd learn. They don't. They just keep sending in units. And again, I cannot actually attack here. Because there is still too much stuff. So I cannot pull all those expensive units that I have currently in this sector. I cannot pull them out. Frustrated much. You know what? That's going to be it for this episode. Episode 15. I'm going to keep these things a little shorter because previously they ran for about an hour and then some. And I think that nobody watches 70-minute videos. So, this is the end of 15. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. If you have any way of me getting out of here, you can comment it. But the chances of me seeing it before the next episode are very, very small unless you're actually watching this stream right now. Anyway, we'll just find a way out of Thachon with all these units. And then make our way onto Chongjin eventually. Anyway, we'll just do that another day. For now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you soon.